What's up guys, it's your boy UOD Silver, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Razer Tournament Edition, Razer Wolverine Tournament Edition. Let's get into it. So you open the box, first thing you see is the controller, obviously. No protection film over the controller, which is a bit weird, but it does have this lovely foam that does not, to keep it safe. Doesn't come with a carrying case like some other controllers, like the ultimate controller of this, and obviously the two elites. Obviously these are just some control freaks, very useful when it comes to first-person shooters and other games. They did not come with the product, I had to buy them separately. But here's the initial controller. It is very good, with one fault, not really a fault, but one con, I guess. One or two cons. Right. So the initial control itself is really good. It got this lovely. So you got two-way trigger slot, two-way trigger stops. So you got like full press. I get a nice angle on this. So you got without the trigger locks, and then I put the trigger lock on. You can tell how much. So this is really good for first-person shooters. Not so much driving games because you won't be able to get a full throttle on it. As you can hear, these are really cool. It's like it's a mouse clicky. You can map these in the Synapse app, the Razer Synapse app on Xbox. You also have then a light bar that goes. This is a light bar. I could put it on. The cable is here. It's a wired controller, which is, I guess, it's a con and a pro. It's a faster connection and but obviously the con is the wire. Same thing with the actual buttons. It's not like a mouse. It's like if a normal, so let's say comparison. This is my old my controller at the moment. Just got this literally today. This is the Power A Fusion controller. This is it's definitely worth its money. Like it's about 60 to 70 quid now, or in the UK, Argos or Amazon. Heavy, and so if you see it, it's like they're quite mushy. But this is lovely and tactile in a way. It's like the same with the D-pad, like in a normal Xbox One controller, which I have here. Xbox One S controller, very kind of similar. Then you got, I guess, they don't have paddles, which is a bit of a letdown. These have paddles. This has paddles, very nice. It does come with 4, but you can take 2 of them off, which I have. These have only 2 paddles. They're nice and pressable, I guess, but this is the con, and I can see the cons and pros of these buttons. The pros are really out the way, like really nice. Like these, you could accidentally press these out the way, like right at the back of the controller. That's the bad thing about them. At the back of the controller, like I'm 14, and my hands, my fingers, these are your ring fingers, that I can barely press these, which is a total letdown, because this is it's such a nice controller. It's got these no other controller has buttons like these. It's so nice, and and so it's just a letdown, really. Not a letdown, it's a letdown for them people that have smaller hands. You can also pick this up on Amazon for 60 quid. That's why I have this. It's got grips on them. Has nice, like yeah, you can see up there, a nice groove, which is to mold your fingers, which is nice. I think, see, this has grips, but I think this is much more. This is much more grippy than this. Maybe because it's just new. I have to break it in a bit, but it's a little bit slippy. But no, definitely it's not slippy. It's like it's not as grippy. The front, just hard plastic. It's not soft shell. This is nice, soft shell. This is, so if I, and then if I get this, it's a bit, it's hard. You also got, the bumpers are really nice. They're like, I guess, a normal bumper. It's a bit more, they feel a bit more, I don't know, secure, and not like they're gonna, so you got the normal Xbox One S controller. It's quite flimsy in a way, and this is quite, I don't know, it just feels nice. A lovely classical like Razer product, brilliant quality. And yeah, so it's, my opinion of this controller is lovely. The initial price of this controller is £120 at retail on Amazon. Yes and no. The only reason why I got this controller is because this has a stick drift, trigger lock stopped working, and this was half price. I would not pay full price, because £30 more and you could grab yourself an Elite. But then again, this is wired, and it is nice. If you have, I guess, adult hands, unlike me, or bigger hands, this would be really nice, because these buttons, they're actually, it's quite nice. It's really tucked out the way. Right, and yeah, and another, I guess, is this does not have like switchable toggles. You cannot take these out. These are built in. Obviously, you probably can if you want to, but you have to like unclip the controller. Which, if you do that, that will definitely 100% warrant you get rid of your warranty, basically. This is con for me because I had to buy them separate. If you use focus, yeah, if you use Control Freaks, which I recommend you do, just instant advantage, grip, height. They're just instant. It's just a really good advantage. PS4, even then, I got PS4 ones, and you really have to put it on there. And as you can see, there's like dents in them already, because like they're bigger than a PS4 thumbstick. Here's an Xbox 360 one, not Xbox 360, Xbox One. It would never ever fit on there. And then if I get this one, Xbox, give it a shake about, you can hear it, and then it'll plop off like that. It has no strength at all. So yeah, so they're like my initial thoughts of this controller. It's definitely premium. It's a premium controller. The specs of it, it's a nice controller. I wish I had bigger hands. I wish. That's why I don't know. I could either get used to this, or I might give it back, send it back to Amazon. It's a big shame, to be honest. It is a very nice controller, I guess. So the lead is here. I could plug it in, but you're gonna have to like wait for a second. I guess you could just admire this controller. How to do this? Oh yeah, by the way, I've already like plugged it into my Xbox. I've downloaded the Synapse app for Xbox. It's completely free, no charge. It is completely free, so that's pretty cool. So that's good. Cord, wired USB, micro USB. obviously doesn't really matter. Anything controller. Vibrate. And then if I turn the light off, I've done it as so when I press it, it lights up. But then, so if I go onto my Xbox now, onto Razer Synapse. Sorry about that, guys. I got stupid sisters, so yeah. So yeah, so if I change it to this, as you can see, it now changes colour. Wow. Change the most because you got the Synapse app. Sorry about that. So yeah, so I might sit in the back, I might not. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. I'm a bit annoyed about it. It's such a nice controller. It's such a shame. Things that, so like I said, they have the Ultimate Edition, which it's 150 quid. I don't know, so I'm just a bit concerned about, or like, the Elite is £150 itself as well. So like, I was just thinking, like, why would I spend the same amount of money, which I could buy an Elite, for the Ultimate? Like, the Ultimate is like, it is the Ultimate, not the Ultimate, the Elite is the Elite Xbox controller. Far more specs. It's got similarities. You can pop the thumbstick off, put it back on. It's got light bar. It's got I don't know. It's got like actual paddles in a way. Weird, genius, but weird paddles. I don't have experience from it though. So yeah, it also has a 3.5 millimeter head jack. So normal, I got a Steel Series headset. Just pop it in. There it goes, easy peasy, lemon titty. Yeah. So conclusion. Really good controller, really well made. If it goes down to 60 quid, which it is now, get it if you're looking for a new controller. Don't get it if you have tiny little small girly hands. Well, I don't really have girly hands. I have normal 13-year-old hands. So if you're, I don't know, 16 or above, or an adult, or just have strangely really big, normal big hand, like just really big hands, get it. Because you guys should just pop this out as well. It won't, it's just good. These, oh yeah, Thumbsticks. I don't know if it's just my Power A, but these are very buttery smooth, like lovely and nice. So comparison to the Power A, so I don't know, it's a smaller controller, definitely smaller. That's why it's annoying because even though it's a smaller controller, the paddles are just as hard to hit. So comparison, like the D-pad more, this thing tactile. This is more of a mushy, I guess good for fighting games, but like, come on, who plays fighting games anymore? So you've got normal Xbox button, so you hear the difference. Power A / normal. I guess the Wolverine Razer Tournament Edition. So nice. It's literally a feeling that you don't expect with a controller. I feel like I'm cracking, playing some lovely mouse and keyboard. Normal Xbox button, nothing special about the Xbox button. I don't know if you can't really, but there's a big difference between the size of the thumbstick and also I realised the gap. So this bit here, that goes around it, so the gap in there, a lot more, I guess, range of motion with this. It's a lot bigger than the Power A. Don't know why, it looks bigger and it feels bigger. So if you're on Siege like me, at Ruthless Rogers 1, if you want to play, on Xbox, obviously, you want to flick on them beans, you know, flick on them, bam, flick, shoot, dead. Also, these trigger locks are actually pretty good. So only 2 settings, so on, off, like I've already said this, I guess, on, off, boom, this, worst, mine I could completely stop working. Put on the max, doesn't do anything, literally nothing. But again, £60, 120, but I also get it for 60 quid. But I guess this 60 to 80 pound, 120 went down. Now it's went down now on Amazon, 60 quid. Get it while you can if you have adult hands or big hands. Sorry, it's just trying to be honest from a 13, 14-year-old view. It's just I can barely touch it really. Obviously I can, but like barely, and I push really hard. And these nice and lovely paddles right where I want my finger. It has another one, but I took it off. So yeah, hope you. I guess that's really it. Really, got these lovely also again. So loud, so lovely and tactile. So I guess that's the end of my review. Subscribe for more. For maybe either maybe an in-depth review of this. Your Everyday Silver on Twitch. I'm just a casual, little tiny casual gamer. Just, you know, support your boy. So thumbs up, obviously. Don't actually. Thumbs up or down. Tell me what you think of the video. Obviously, I'm streaming on. It's on a phone. Got this light bar here, which I guess is alright. So on Twitch, platinum gameplay. I'm pretty good at Siege. That's actually questionable now because I'm on this controller. I'm used to this one. I'm pretty good at it. So yeah, goodbye, you pogulous people. Yeah, so subscribe. Whoop, whoop.